Playboi Carti has pulled some pretty crazy stunts over the last few months, but him taking a 0% loan of $200 of my hard-earned cash and holding it hostage for over half of a year is probably the craziest thing out of it all. It's looking like Playboi Carti's tour is officially canceled as of today, so let's talk about what this means for Carti, what this means for the new album, and most importantly, what it means for us who just had our money held from us for a very long time. And to recap a little bit on what has happened, Carti's Antagonist Tour, which is basically just a label tour of him, Ken, Lone, and Homicide Gang, has already been postponed twice. It was originally supposed to be an October to December tour, then it got moved into January, and after the January dates went by, there have just been 0 dates at all. It's just said TBD, and fans have been pretty much left in the dark. Now, I do have a few reasons that I think all of this had happened, and it honestly makes a lot of sense looking at it from Carti's little gay boy boots, so let's get into it. And before we do, subscribe, like, and comment Playboi Carti looks like the Wendy's mascot. Alright, so obviously this all leads back to one main thing: music getting delayed, the album not coming out. I think when the tour first came out, there was no sign of an album, and that's kind of what made people angry in the first place, that he was going on tour with the same set list as the last 3 years, and the whole thing of the Whole Lotta Red set list was just kind of getting played out, kind of like towards the beginning of the Utopia rollout with Travis. Every performance at that point, at least, people have been hearing that set list of Astroworld for literal years, so it just got so boring, and Carti could only scream into a mic so much before it got old without something new. So yeah, people were not happy when finding out that they might have to see Whole Lotta Red live again. I mean, me alone, I've seen that set at least like 5 times at this point, and they were all festivals, so they were spread out, except for one, so it did get a little played out by the last time I saw him. And then it didn't help that the whole entire tour got delayed as well, which put an even worse taste in people's mouth. But when it got delayed and we got those dates, at least there were some signs of a rollout. When those January dates dropped, there were the singles releasing on Instagram and YouTube, and then a week before, the whole thing got delayed, which pissed people off because there was no word. And I understand everyone's anger. I was really angry too, because the show I was going to was on my birthday. So fuck you, Carti, you ruined my birthday. But what I'm getting with all of this is that the album might be a lot farther than we think, and it shows from the tour getting completely canceled. If it was close by, that wouldn't happen. Definitely still 2024, obviously, because that seems to be the only 2 words Carti knows, 2024 music, but not soon at all. I'm thinking at least 2 months. It's pretty obvious we are not getting a full Carti set until this album drops, which you know what that means. It's time to predict a date for this album. I've called out a ton of stuff in the rollout going on so far, and I was wrong on my January 5th date, but bro, Carti had everyone tricked there. You can't blame me for that one. So looking at dates that Carti is definitely set to perform at are his festival dates that he announced and booked for, and those have like no chance of getting delayed, and this isn't any rumors type shit, we don't trust you reference question mark, and those dates are both in the beginning of July, so I'm estimating a June release probably. A summer tour would actually go pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie, and as angry as I am gonna be in that pre-sale buying more tickets. And it also gives most of his fans a leeway to come as well, no school, so yeah, I think this is what his team is going for. And it's also obvious that I think the hype is a lot more than anyone thought it could be. And as much as I hate to say it, from a marketing perspective, for the album at least, not the tour, this is low-key a very good move. The hype after the original singles was just not enough. Coming off a #1 song now, I'm sure Type Shit will do crazy numbers as well, and probably more from other upcoming albums like Vultures 2 and random singles that Carti might drop. The hype is super high for anything Carti. Bro twiddles his thumbs, and every rap page and media outlet is reporting on what he's doing. Playboi Carti is just an engagement farm, I'm telling you guys. But at the end of the day, Carti has some of the best marketing out of any rap artist in my opinion. So just remember, throughout this painful rollout, nothing is a mistake, it's all marketing. They're probably canceling this to see if they could sell more tickets at a higher price, to be honest, around this time. And low-key, I'm a little relieved that this is all canceled, at least as someone who spent money on this. I just wanted my money back because it was just kind of in limbo, and it was obviously never gonna happen, but that's Carti for you, I guess. And we will be fighting for tickets from the TikTok fans once they announce another tour where prices probably will be higher. Where at this point, it might not even be the antagonist tour. It might be something completely different. Comment all your thoughts about this exact situation down below. I'll try to reply to all of you, and you might be featured in the next video if you comment as well. That's all the yapping for today. I really appreciate each and every one of you watching the whole video and getting to this point. So if you enjoyed and want more hip hop content, like and subscribe. It helps my channel a lot. Also hit up my TikTok and my Instagram, as well as my Discord. All of those links will be down in the description below. Thanks again for watching, and on that note,